My name is Michael. Thank you so much for sticking around this channel. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing. And today we are going to discuss about commercial maize milling business. How can you strategize? How can you plan effectively in order to succeed in a maize milling business commercially? If you are in any parts of Africa, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, Democratic Republic of Congo, South Sudan, West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, and other countries, I know that in your country you consume maize as one of your meals. This is an international food that is consumed almost everywhere in the world. People from the UK, people from the US, people from the Middle East, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, everywhere. There is maize flour somewhere. It could be a brand that you're not familiar with, but there is maize flour somewhere. So it means that maize flour is consumed internationally, though it is produced locally in your area, and maybe you might be believing maybe it is a product just in your area, but it is everywhere. Everywhere maize is consumed, and that makes it a viable business, even in your locality itself. It's so hard for an average Ugandan home to spend actually 2 days without having a posho on as one of their meal. Everyone among us we consume posho. Some people even on a daily basis. Take an example: schools, prisons, and these days people who have gatherings, they normally tend to serve posho because it's something that is cheaper, and very many people can manage to afford it. So that's why I'm trying to discuss about this business, because I believe that it is a viable business. It is one of the most profitable business. But how do you enter into this business? Is it a matter of just buying maize milling machines and you buy your maize and you begin grinding? No. Every kind of business that you ever think about, if you have your money in your pocket, if you have your money on your bank account, has dynamics. There are some few things you need to know before investing in your money, because a hard earned cash, you can take time to collect money, years, 5 years. Most people who work abroad, you spend your 5 years of struggle, of sacrifice, and then the next day you just put in your money in a business, and the business doesn't work. It disappoints you. So, as I told you, that these businesses have dynamics that you need to understand before you invest in your money. It's not just a matter of having a feeling over something that you want and you believe that business will work. No, it's about serving other people's interests. That's why they always tell us that creating a business idea involves you understanding some other people's problem. So if you specialize in solving other people's problems, definitely you'll get a viable idea from that, and it will help you to break through, because it will create for you a constant demand. To create for you a constant demand. So today, briefly, I'm going to be here for a few minutes because I made one of my videos talking about the maize milling business, and was discussing about few machines that do maize mill. And of course, I had a lot of questions in my inbox. That's why I decided to come here for a few minutes to discuss about how you can strategize if you want to start a maize milling business. And we are talking about commercial production. Some people have maize mills in places and they allow people to come and mill their maize and go. But we are looking on a business where you can strategize, buy your own machines, mill the maize and pack it. You create your own brand out of maize milling, and that's value addition. That's what everyone wants. So how do you handle this? Machines can be a challenge, but that's not the biggest challenge that you might face when it comes to this business. The biggest challenge comes on the supply of those maize. So what I want to emphasize on this video basically is looking at having capital, enough capital to stock maize as the most important aspect when it comes to a maize milling business. Because prices for maize keeps on fluctuating. Today maize can be at 1,000 and tomorrow you'll find it at 1,300, surprisingly. So the market forces determine the prices of maize. And of course, you must have it in mind. You understand which market are you going to serve. Are you going to serve the normal people in communities? Are you going to distribute your maize flour in the local shops for people who do retail? Are you going to distribute your maize flour in maybe schools or institutions? So where is your market? And that will guide you on the exact strategies you must use in order to acquire raw material. So you must have constant supply of raw material, and that may not necessitate you to keep buying every season, because the season takes some good time, and in that period there is of course a lot of demand because maize will be less in the market. So there is a lot of demand, and that definitely increases the price. So you'll find your production is actually you'll be outcompeted in the market. In the first place, if you have little capital and you want to go into the maize milling industry and you have little capital, you cannot stock enough maize. You cannot manage the maize milling business, because guys with some good amount of money will outcompete you. You'll buy maize every month, for example. Today the maize prices are low, and those guys that produce commercially, they stock a lot of maize to take them maybe for 3 or 4 months for the whole season. So for you, if you keep buying at fluctuating prices, when prices increase, you keep on buying, it means your products will be at a high price and it will be hard for you to compete in the market. So to stabilize prices for your products, you must have stocked enough maize that can take you throughout the whole season. This is the most important thing I would like to emphasize. That you can get a lot of people to fabricate for you some good machines. You can import machines from China. You can get machines from within. But how are you going to strategize and succeed in this business? As I told you before, that business has a lot of dynamics. It's not a matter of producing something, but at what cost? It's not a matter of producing something. At what cost? What are your costs of production? The moment your cost of production exceeds the market prices, then you are gone. You will mill your maize first class and you'll not get someone to buy them, because your prices will definitely be high, because you have incurred high costs of production. It will make sales for you to be so hard. So I don't want you to get your money today and just say, I want to buy a maize mill and I want to start the maize milling business. From the previous video that I made about maize milling, I got over 20 people in my inbox asking me only one question: how much is the machine? And that's the simplest thing. That's the simplest thing, and that one, anyone can solve it. Anyone can tell you the prices of the machine, and anyone can get for you the good machines. As I told you, you can get them locally fabricated, and you can get even from those people who import them, or you can import these machines on your own. But what are those business dynamics on the ground? How are you going to run this business? Well, my name is Michael, and if you're new here, I would love to see your comment. Tell me where you're watching me from, and of course, kindly consider subscribing. Don't leave this live minus subscribing, because that's the only way you're empowering us. That's on the only way you are supporting this channel. Our community has grown to 4,000 plus. We are growing very, 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 very fast, and I'm happy for that, because it's you who are making this happen. And I believe that maybe with time I'll do a video regarding on side hustles, talking about YouTube. But I will only talk about YouTube if I'm fully in the YouTube Partners program and I have earned some good money. And it's because of you that I can earn money. So kindly consider subscribing. Don't leave this channel minus subscribing. I'll come here and discuss side hustle as YouTube, but I will do that after I have earned money from YouTube. I met the minimum requirements for subscribers long time ago. So today I'm almost clocking to my watch hours. I'm already partially in the YouTube Partners program, but I've not started earning money yet. The moment a YouTube pays me, definitely I'll come here and make a video, inspire some of you maybe to also start YouTube channels. I have heard this before that, YouTube pays, YouTube pays, YouTube pays, but I have not earned money myself. So the moment I'm fully enrolled in the YouTube Partners program, I'll come here and share this with you. Maybe I can inspire one or two people who follow me, to also start YouTube channels, maybe, and consider that as a side hustle. If you create a good niche, definitely it will be easier for you to gain the subscribers, to get the watch hours, because today subscribers are overwhelming on this channel, and I'm so happy because of that, because I have discovered my niche. Yes, so I was telling you that this maize milling business has a lot of dynamics, and it's not about just acquiring the machine. I told you I got over 20 people in my inbox asking me only one question. It was a common question from everyone: how much is the machine? And I believe that that is not the most important thing you need to consider when it comes to starting a business. Yes, acquiring a good machine could be something important, but that itself cannot make your business succeed. There are a lot of other requirements. So another thing I would like to talk about regarding this business is you must have transport means, guys. If you want to enter into maize milling commercially, you must be sure you have means of transport. If you cannot acquire yourself a lorry, at least you can get yourself a pickup, but you must have transport means, because these days the market has drastically changed. Things have changed on the ground, because you will see most people doing businesses and you assume that you can also enter into the market and do just like them. But let me tell you, facts on ground are so different. You must even get them and associate yourself with people doing business. You learn the truth about business. It's not just what you're seeing people doing. The facts are different. Today, the market is different. It is so competitive to an extent that deep in the village, vehicles reach there distributing goods. Today, even other goods. I'm not only talking about maybe posho or maize flour. Everything deep in the village, those small shops, vehicles reach there distributing them. Unlike like before, you could start a shop in a big trading center and be sure that people from the village will come and buy things from you. Today, it's not the case. Vehicles that distribute, that gives those guys in big trading centers, that they give them things, also move an extra mile and go deep in the villages to distribute things there. So the business has become so much competitive. So when it comes to maize flour, you must be able, you'll get as more customers up to your capacity that you can distribute, up to the distance that you can move. But don't expect to have orders where that by people come and pick just things from your store. I've moved around, I've seen a lot of vehicles carrying maize flour deep in the villages. They distribute. The good thing with the maize milling business, it has a lot of products, other products that you can make. Maybe after milling your maize, you remain, of course, with maize brand. You can specialize that and get someone who knows how to make maybe chicken feeds, pigs, and everything. So animal feeds in brief. So you can maybe try to, diversify your business, not only focusing on producing maize flour, but you can have something that is also linked to your customers. Because these days, if you move around, everyone at least has a pig at home, everyone at least has chicken at home. And it's not like before where people used to have things on free range. They just move anywhere, eat, they come back home in the evening. No, it's not the case this time around. Many people feed their animals, be it chicken, be it goats, be it rabbits, be it pigs, or anything. They normally feed them and they normally buy those feeds. So if you are in maize milling, you can diversify and have the animal feeds section somewhere, because it will help you not to waste. The waste is turned into maize feeds, and maize feeds are so expensive. It is surprising that you find even a kilo of maize brand is more expensive than a kilo of maize itself. So I don't know how this happens, but that's what is in the market. So don't look at your capital only. Don't you look at the capacity of acquiring machines only as one way of succeeding in business. The ground is very different. The business environment is so dynamic. You need to understand what exactly you are entering into. Otherwise, it's so hard to lose money when you enter into the business with that kind of excitement without first understanding what exactly is on ground. And most importantly, I would like also to discuss about understanding your customers. Make a market survey. Get to know what people can afford in your community. It's not a matter of bringing products and boom, you put them into their eyes. No, you must know what people need, and it's not just the need, but affordability. Can those people afford the products you're selling? Of course, maize flour has been there, and in every home, as I've told you, at least on a daily basis, some maize is prepared. In 10 homes, you find 8 have taken posho as their meal. So take time to understand the market. Which kind of people are you going to serve? Do you have those contracts for schools? If then you don't have them, if you enter into this business, how are you going to win those contracts? So in brief, when it comes to a maize milling business, be strategic. First of all, understand the kind of machines you are going to buy. Secondly, understand your customers. Understand which kind of customers you're going to serve. You know, because it's not just a matter of bringing products and put them in the people's eyes. No, you must understand their income. You must understand their preferences. There are brands already in the market and people believe in them. So how are you going to divert those customers onto your brand that is just new in the market? Number 3, you must have transport means, because transport is key when it comes to these businesses where you need to distribute things. For example, as I have told you, maize flour is distributed everywhere in the country. Not only my place, but I'm sure everywhere in the country, vehicles move around. So before you think about the maize milling business, think about the transport means. If you cannot afford a big lorry, maybe you can at least get a pickup that will help you in the transportation, both bringing in maize flour and taking out finished products to retailers, to small shops in the villages. As I told you, today, big companies distribute things even deeper in the village. It never used to be like that, but because of competition today, the marketing tactics have changed. People just sit in their shops and everything is brought to their doorstep. People no longer move to just go and look for shopping. No, things just come and find them on their doorsteps. So if you are entering in any business, be sure you are smart here. You know exactly what you're going to do. Otherwise, it's so easy to lose hard and cash if you start a business with excitement. If you start a business with this mindset of it will work by God's grace, by prayers, it will not work that way. Understand what is on ground, understand your market, be sure you have transport means that can help you reach in these other communities. So I'm so grateful for your time. I think it's high time I'm soon leaving, and 20 minutes are enough for this live. Maybe we should be back. But if you're watching me now, thank you so much for sticking on this channel. Thank you so much for loving this channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you are new here, please kindly consider subscribing, because that's on the only thing that helps us grow. That is the only thing that can help other people discover this channel. As I told you, we discuss about side hustles, but I've not come here to discuss fully about YouTube as a side hustle. Though other people make money from YouTube, as I told you, in the YouTube Partners program now, partially. You can join me as my monthly supporter. You can for the membership fee, it's only 5,000 Uganda shillings. Please, my loyal followers, you can join. My membership. Of course, I will be posting some videos basically for the members who have subscribed. But I'm grateful to have you here today. And I remain your friend, Michael. Next time, I'm going to be discussing about how to start a business without capital. Without, as in a store, without stock, without anything. But maybe using your God-given talent. Here, I have a few things. Maybe that I can show you. I have these things. I can show you a few of them before we end the live. I can show you a few things before we end the live. Maybe this can inspire you to something. Yes, maybe this can inspire you to something. Here, definitely, these are my books, and this is my sort of home library. How can I call it? Can I call it a home library anyway? Yes, it's something like a home library. And during my free time, I try to read some books. And guys, let me tell you one thing. It is very important to have some time and read. Today, social media has made everything, I don't know how I can call it, cheap, or, because we can spend 5 hours on social media, we buy that and spend it on social media without even going with a single lesson that can earn for us money. Just, entertainment, filling your soul with excitement and happiness. And that's all. But these days, try to use social media purposefully. Try to use social media. It should start actually paying you. It should start benefiting you. If you only remain as a consumer, you just go on social media to watch other people's content, and more so, a content that is not related to teaching you any skill, then you're losing out. You're wasting your money, you're wasting your data, you're wasting everything. If you cannot be a consumer who is learning something, learning a skill, learning a lesson, learning something on the internet, then you're wasting your time. Try to be a creator, because a creator creates opportunities for himself. If you become a creator, then you are creating opportunities for yourself. Every content that you release, maybe depending on what you do, your daily life, you know, your skill, and anything that you can offer the world outside there, you know, give it out. Nature will start rewarding you slowly by slowly. Be a nice person and share what you have. It could be entertainment anyway. There are a lot of people who are willing to watch, you know, entertaining stuff. And, you know, there's a way you help them also, maybe sort of the stress problems. And, you know, we have a lot of issues. Be there and be a creator. That's what I want to tell you. Be a creator. Don't just be a consumer on social media, because creators are creating opportunity that gives them income. So I have these books. I have a few copies of books that sometimes I read. Life Changing Secrets. This book is called Life Changing Secrets by Napoleon Hills, Dale Carnegie, and Dr. Joseph Murphy. You know, this is a nice book for you to read. So I want to recommend one book for that talks about sales, and maybe it can help you if you want to start a business, because it has a lot of concepts that are related to business. Maybe if you read it somewhere, somehow, your mindset regarding business can somehow change. So this is think think like an entrepreneur, act like a CEO. Think like an entrepreneur, act like a CEO. So these books, I have them in my home library. You know, there's the psychology of wealth, the psychology of wealth, the psychology of wealth. We have this atomic habits. The Atomic Habits. This is a common book. Many people have read this book. Many people recommend this book to great readers. Um, Maybe another book I will tell you to look for her. So the mindset, the new psychology of success. So we have this book also, mindset. The brand trusted, the psychology of selling. This is a very important book. If you have access and you can get it somewhere, and you are one of those people who come here to watch my videos and you want to start small scale businesses, I would recommend for you to read these books, because it will help you to improve on your sales skills. You know, if you cannot close a sale, you cannot operate any kind of business in life. Every business is supported by creating sales. If you can't sell, then you must at least hire someone to do it for you. Otherwise, there's no business that can survive without closing a sale. I normally tell that to my followers and some of my clients. If you can't close a sale, then get someone who is talented, who can do it for you. Otherwise, there is no business that can survive if you don't know how to sell. That's why you see a lot of advertisements outside there. Those people are not doing those advertisements just out of excitement, or they are not just entertaining you. They want to maximize their profits through sales, because they know if they can't sell the products in the business will close, will collapse the next day. So the psychology of selling, this is a book I recommend you to buy and read. So we have the psychology of money. This is the psychology of money. We have the rules of life. So these are a few books I recommend you to read. But my main point today is I have some products that I'm always with and at home. Yeah, whenever some clients come here, even when I get visitors, I don't just stop at making stories like how most people do. No, I don't. If I tell you a story and we just in the next minute, I will tell you, you know, I have this amazing bulb. Can you buy it? That's what I tell people the next minute. After making stories, jazzing, laughing, what do you benefit from your friends? They just come, you cook for them, and they go away, minus buying something from you? No, it can't be like that. Think like an entrepreneur, act like a CEO. I have this book, and I want you to also read these books. Where is the book? Think like an entrepreneur, act like a CEO. Think like an entrepreneur, act like a CEO. Your friends, your visitors should not come at your home. You cook for them, you jazz, you make funny stories, and they go without paying for something. If they have come and you have welcomed them, you have cooked for them, you have done everything for them, at least convince them to buy something from you. So you stock some things at home, have some things that you're selling at home. They will supplement on your income. That is something simple. So for me, when you come at my place, either I will tell you that I have these books and you can take one and read it, then you subscribe to my home library. If you can't manage to do that, then they have bulbs here. These are smart bulbs. I want to test this bulb for you. If you're watching me now, this bulb comes with a remote. It is something good for the home. That's why I have them here. So when a friend comes here, they can't leave minus me explaining to them how this bulb works, because definitely you might find they may decide to leave some money with me. So this bulb has a remote. So it is the normal bulb, and it is of course it is a 10 watts bulb. It's a 10 watts bulb, but it has exciting functions. So this is the bulb I'm using now. I want to show you the bulb. That's the bulb. That is the same bulb I'm using. So I want to show you the functions the bulb has. Okay, it has the remote, as I have told you. So I will remove the remote. This is the remote. There is this plug-in. They put in this paper so that the battery should not get finished. So you will remove the paper. After removing the paper, this bulb will perform magic. I can remove this bulb, switch it off using this remote, switch it on, change colors, and do everything. So as I'm going to do, I'm going to switch this bulb off. You see, the bulb has gone off. I have not moved to the bulb, but I have used this remote to switch it off and on. As I've told you, don't entertain visitors and you end up not selling something to them. Welcome them, cook for them, but later on introduce something. Tell them that you're selling something at home. They should buy something from you. Be smart, and that will supplement on your income. So I will put the bulb still on by pressing here. This is the on button. So when I press on, the bulb will definitely go on, and if I press this, the bulb will go off. So if I press on like this, I can reduce the brightness of the bulb by clicking here. You see, it is reducing. So it is reducing. See, it is reducing to dim. This is how the bulb works. It can increase, it can reduce. So if you want to change color, this is an RGB light, so it can change to any color that you want. So we are going to put green. We can put red. Red is here. We can put blue. We can put any color that we want. So someone cannot leave my home minus me telling them that I'm selling something. It can't happen. Whenever someone comes here, after making stories, after doing everything that we are doing, I introduce a product to them. And that's why they tell us always to think like an entrepreneur. See a business opportunity in everything that you do. see a business opportunity even in your visitors, people who come at your place. See a business opportunity in them, sell to them something. Don't just welcome people and later on and say thank you so much for checking on me minus getting money from them. No, think like an entrepreneur, act like a CEO. So now, as I told you, we can change all colors. We can change all colors. So we shall put our beautiful green, red, and other colors. So now, there's something I want to also let you know that here, of course, when a visitor comes, I'll explain to him everything as I have told you, but later on also bring in other products. So we have here also this one. This is a CCTV camera. So this is a CCTV camera, and I will also not leave this place minus explaining to you how this camera works. So I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to unbox this camera and I show you how amazing this camera is. This is a new brand camera. This is the manual. This is its charger. This is its charger, and of course, this is it uses electricity. So we have also we have this is our CCTV camera. This is a power cable. This is the reset button, and this is for internet, because this camera uses a SIM card, not Wi-Fi this time around, but it uses a SIM card. See, the good thing with this camera, it rotates 360 degrees. So it rotates 360 degrees. You see? It can also turn down. It has motion detection or Schumann detection. So when you place it somewhere and someone comes to your home and someone's trying to move around, it will also keep turning and moving with the person. Where the person goes is where the camera will also go. The good thing with this camera, it uses a SIM card. It has a SIM card slot here, and also it uses a SIM card, and there is a card slot. Of course, it uses, I'm unable to open. I would love to show you, but I'm unable to open. My nails are not okay. But it uses a SIM card, and it uses a SIM card, and it has also SD card here. You can put a memory card in this camera. This camera is waterproof. Even if you put it outside under the rain, there is no problem with it. The next thing that this camera is, after installing it somewhere, you can use your phone to control it. You can use your phone to rotate it. You can use your phone to see what is happening, remotely. You can control it just using your phone. You can see these pictures on your phone. And most importantly, it has an alarm system. If you want it to detect someone and make an alarm, it can do that. And it has also a two-way communication. If you put this camera in your business, you don't need to call the business attendant or your employees. No, you can speak just using this camera. You can talk on your phone, and the person will be hearing you on this camera. It has its speaker, and it is very nice. So you can use this, and the person will just be speaking on the camera, and you'll be able to hear the person from wherever he will be. So even if you are in USA, even if you are in the UK, even if you are in the Middle East, Dubai, everywhere you will be able to monitor your business remotely. You'll be able to monitor everything. You'll be able to monitor your home remotely using this CCTV camera. So these cameras are available with us. So feel free to contact me, feel free to WhatsApp me, feel free to inbox me if you're interested in one of them. So as I told you, don't allow a friend to just come in your home as a visitor, just use funny stories that are not profitable, and those people just go away minus you getting some money from them. Think like an entrepreneur, act like a CEO. Make sure you get something to sell to them. Have some good, interesting stuff you can be selling at home, even though you don't own a physical shop somewhere, but own some few things that you can also exchange for money whenever someone comes to your place. I have a lot of things here. I'm unable to share things. I do some small businesses here, and I have a lot of things to sell. So whenever a friend comes here, I normally take them through everything that I have, and I'm able to sell these things, and they get finished. So I have a lot of bulbs, as you can see. I have a lot of cameras here, and this is one of them. And these cameras are electric, and we also have those that uses solar as well. So briefly, that's what I can share with you for today. Otherwise, I would like to really say thank you so much for watching. Kindly, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to this channel, and I love you all. Thank you so much for pushing this channel this far. I'm so much grateful, and of course we shall be meeting tomorrow or in the next episode. I have a video that I'm soon posting. Maybe it will be available on this channel tomorrow. And this have brought for you this new business about shoe washing. If you stay in a town or a city or somewhere, shoe washing business is one of the most profitable ventures many people have not ventured in. So we have these machines stocked. So I'm going to be giving you the directions and the video explaining to you how everything works and how you can start a shoe washing business. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you so much for pushing this channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. And allow me sign out for now. I'm always your friend, Michael, and thank you so much for being here on this channel always. Have a nice time. Meet next time. Bye-bye.